In Romans 13, we are told that we have authorities over us to suppress the evildoer. In Luke 6, we are told that we are to love our enemies. Now, a jail chaplain has feet in both worlds. A Christian chaplain must keep both of these admonishments in mind. The model provided for us is Jesus, and he demonstrates how to minister to a segregated community in John chapter 4. This is Jesus' interactions with the Samaritan woman. What most will take away from John 4 is how we can act like Jesus, and rightfully so. However, there might be some profit for us to consider who we more closely resemble in this narrative. I would argue that we most closely resemble the Samaritan woman, and her actions should mirror how she responded in faith. Her faith was evidenced by the statement, "Is not this the Christ?" The woman of Samaria was compelled to tell others of the living water. When we forget that we were once the outsider who was reached by the truth, we can make the grave error of neglecting the incarcerated. The ministry to the Samaritan woman, recorded in John chapter 4, highlights for us some key components of how Jesus ministered to a segregated community. Not only was he in a place teaching where a rabbi shouldn't have been teaching or probably wouldn't have been teaching, he was talking to somebody that a rabbi would not have taken the time to talk with, in a time of day that individual probably shouldn't have been out getting water. All of these things in that text of John chapter 4 indicate for us that Jesus purposely went out of his way to minister to someone in a segregated community.